As we stand today, Pakistan has over 30,000 corona positive cases and over 600 deaths. I have with me today Mr. Jehanzeb Zafar, who is the CEO of Askari Life Assurance, to understand what has been the impact on the insurance industry. Jehanzeb, thank you so much for joining me today.
Assalamu alaikum, ma'am. Thank you for reaching out.
Jehanzeb, tell me, what has been the impact of Corona and its lockdown on the insurance sector? I mean, have jobs been lost? What has the impact been on your revenues?
Ma'am, to answer, I think first and foremost, the impact has been on operational impact. Everything, the market is closed, everything is stopped. So I think it's a bit too early to say in terms of losing jobs and of that extent. But I can see that the business will shrink. It will contract for the time being, and companies really need to come up with new ways to reach out to their clients and how do they need financial services, how to deal with them. So I would say there's a lot of disruption and there will be a lot of changes. Now, can we use the same people to do different things for us? That remains to be seen. But yes, our sector, because our products are quite high engagement in nature, the long-term savings plans. So yes, the business has been disrupted quite I would say quite significantly.
So how has this impacted your customers? I mean, have you been able to help them? Has any of them suffered job losses?
Ma'am, I'll answer that in two ways. One is our existing customers, the customers who already invested with us, who have their long-term plans for their retirement or their children's education. So first and foremost, what we've done is we've reached out to them and given them relaxation on their renewal payments, because our clients are paying annual premiums, which are contributing to their long-term saving goals. So in a situation like this, all those plans are disrupted, and we can sense that there might be some income discontinuity or pressure on people's expenses. So what we've done is we've given them grace periods, we've given teams, customers some relaxation on their renewal payments so that they are not pressed for paying those amounts like right now or probably in the next month. So about 2 months, 3 months, we were a bit more lenient with that, if I may put it that way. Secondly, it's for new customers. I think new customers really companies need to see how the needs have evolved. I think there is more awareness, but there's a lot that insurance industry needs to sense in terms of how customer need is evolving.
I mean, have you seen any interest in life assurance during this period? Because obviously Corona has highlighted to people how vulnerable they are. Has there been any uptick in interest in your industry and its products?
Yes, ma'am, definitely. I would just use a statistic that life insurance penetration in Pakistan is quite low as compared to our peer regions or peer economies. And one of the reasons for that is people are not planning for uncertainty. If I may use the expression, Allah ke bharose hai bahut sari zindagi ki planning. So what we are trying to do is this situation has created the awareness that life is uncertain actually, and there are phases in life where you need either products that can help you, and life insurance is all about dealing with uncertainties. So I think the need and the realization of certain services that would be high on customers' mind. Now, how insurance companies really design those products that actually tap those needs, that remains to be seen. I think it won't be a great strategy to use your existing products and try and impose them on your clients that, now you need life insurance, so please buy what I have. I think we need to develop a lot of new stuff.
So is there any you have in line? I mean, is there any ideas that you're thinking of that you can share with us?
Ma'am, I would be able to share that we are looking at certain short-term products, because this is not a phase where people will be engaging in a lot of long-term savings or investment products. Secondly, we're looking at health services. Health services not only in terms of health insurance, but other services like in terms of telemedicine service. We are looking at services which are related to specifically surgeries and pandemic-related viruses, and because the need is there, the client is more receptive. So I think there's an opportunity where companies like us can link their products to their needs.
What is your own company's own speciality? I mean, which are the products that you're famous for or known for?
Ma'am, life insurance products, if I may say, are pretty standard in their structure, and a lot of differentiation comes in how you package those products. Our packaging is when we entered the industry, we saw that a lot of branding and a lot of communication is around the fear element of life in terms of death, eventuality, and what we did was that there's a very hardworking person who has dreams for his families. We've started focusing on life more than death. So in life insurance, we've tried to bring the life aspect at the front and the insurance aspect at the back. So we are engaging with multiple partners and alliances that can help our client access services like health clubs, maybe golf memberships, depending on what type of packages they opt for. In terms of education plans, we are partnering with career counseling institutions, test prep institutions, discounts on probably school admission fees and like that. A lot of trade secrets I'm putting out there. But yes, we are working on a few things that would resonate with a client like me, because I think a lot of clients are just like us who have dreams. They want good products and they want their uncertainty to be covered.
Yeah, I like the way you put that you focus on the glass half full rather than the glass half empty, which you're right, the insurance industry does tend to focus on the latter. Tell me, even before the lockdown, how was the industry performing? I mean, I know that Askari itself did phenomenally well last year. I mean, what were the factors behind that, and how was the industry overall doing?
Thank you for the kind words, ma'am. I think it's being a new brand. I think the Army Welfare Trust as a group and Askari as a brand played a strong role in our market entry. Secondly, we had very strong teams who had the industry experience and were really eager to do something new. Change the world. Probably very young, dynamic people around. But if you ask me about the industry as a whole, last couple of quarters, inflation hit hard. And business was under challenge, but still the industry was performing very well because, as I said, the penetration is low and there's a gap to be covered. Right before this corona was hit, I think insurance industry has been growing in high double digits over the past 8 to 10 years.
Okay.
That might take a bit of a hit this year, but I see as a short-term pullback. I think if companies gear well for the future, there's better penetration expected for life insurance.
How many people does the industry employ overall? I mean,
ma'am, I think close to about 150 to 200K, and that's quite a huge employment that life insurance creates. Unfortunately, we get the bottom percentile or quartile of the talent in the market, and that's a reality we have to deal with. We invest a lot of time and effort into developing and training these resources that come to us. So I think insurance industry has contributed quite a lot to the lower strata of the workforce and giving them sustainable income streams. I think a lot of people in the past few years, especially banks I've seen, they've shown high interest in insurance products and they've developed specialized staff that is dealing with insurance products.
So private sector in general has been very negatively affected by the corona and the lockdown. Is there anything in particular that you need from the government to help you?
Ma'am, no help would be bad help at this time, because the business has actually stopped. Our business is a lot of engagement with people, like meeting them and spending time with understanding their needs, planning. So we can go digital, but the advisory businesses requires interaction. So I think our industry is affected that a lot of people are on very low salaries and the majority of income come from sales commissions.
Okay.
So they are not the regular blue collar labor that are getting grants and monthly allowances. Neither some of the banking relaxations like salary loans and these things. We haven't been able to access those as such. But I think two factors. One, specifically for Askari Life, that AWT is a very supportive group and they look at the business differently and they understand that this is a period of time where we need to reach out and help our teams. Secondly, SECP has also been supportive in helping the industry sustain and grow. But I think this is one instance where not a lot of people are clear how exactly they need to support these companies. Every company is in a very different situation. But I think yes, with some financing of this period where we haven't been able to generate revenues, and secondly, continuity of incomes for people who've been associated with this industry. These are two areas where I think we would, if there's any support from the government or from the regulator, it will go a long way in sustaining the talent in the industry.
Joseph, thank you so much for your time today.
It was a pleasure, ma'am. Thank you so much for reaching out.